when your house burns down, you have nothing, and your parents' house burns down, and
Powerful winds have turned wildfires into unstoppable flames, ravaging everything in their path. Homes, memories, and lives are being lost in what's being called the most devastating wildfire in Los Angeles history. Among the victims are some of Hollywood's biggest stars. Billy Crystal had to evacuate from the house he's cherished since 1979. Paris Hilton's stunning Malibu mansion is gone. Mark Hamill narrowly escaped the inferno. And neighborhoods where stars like Jamie Lee, Curtis, James Woods, and Mandy Moore once lived have been reduced to ashes. The wildfires have left behind a trail of destruction, tearing through homes that once held decades of memories. At the top of the list is Barbara Corcoran, known for her role on Shark Tank, who shared the heartbreaking news of the destruction of her mobile home community in Pacific Palisades. The Tahan Taras Mobile Home Park, a place Barbara lovingly called her little slice of heaven, was tragically swept away by the wildfires. On Instagram, Barbara posted a deeply emotional message about the loss. With a net worth estimated at $100 million, thanks to her successful career in real estate and investments, Barbara expressed her sadness for the residents who lost everything. In a powerful act of compassion, she set up a GoFundMe page to help those affected rebuild their lives, highlighting the importance of community in times of crisis. While the loss of homes is devastating, Barbara's efforts to support others demonstrate the power of compassion and unity in rebuilding, one step at a time. Next, we have Landon and Alabama Barker, the young children of Blink-182 drummer Travis Barker. Landon, a rising star in the music scene, and his sister Alabama were forced to evacuate their Pacific Palisades mansion as the wildfires raged closer. As flames surrounded their multi-million-dollar estate, Landon posted on social media, "Just evacuated, praying for everyone." The wildfires weren't just a threat to their home. They threatened everything the Barker family had worked for. Even amidst the chaos, the family focused on staying safe. While they may have lost their luxury property, they remained grateful that their lives were spared. Jamie Lee Curtis, the beloved Halloween star and lifelong advocate for social justice, found herself watching helplessly as flames closed in on her neighborhood. The devastation unfolding around her was a stark reminder that no amount of fame or fortune can shield anyone from the raw, destructive power of nature.
Imagine what the cost will ultimately be to the county to try and start to rebuild some of the things that have been lost.
We've been watching here nonstop. Have you been able to confirm celebrities that have actually had their homes lost, or are they just concerned right now?
Yeah, I mean, for certain, you had Paris Hilton, whose home was lost, and yeah, we're getting word, as the hours go by, of more celebrities who have, yes, actually not just been.
Though Jamie Lee Curtis's $3.5 million home was spared thanks to the heroic efforts of firefighters, many of her neighbors weren't as lucky. On The Tonight Show, she described the surreal feeling of seeing her community go up in smoke. "It's not just about homes, it's about history, memories, it's everything," she said, her voice filled with emotion. Jamie's heartfelt words resonated with viewers, especially those whose lives had been touched by the same tragic event. Maria Shriver, the former NBC News anchor and passionate environmentalist, also couldn't escape the devastation. While her Malibu property was spared, she helplessly watched as nearby homes and natural lands were ravaged by the relentless flames.
To prevent this from ever happening again.
So how did an inferno sweep through suburban Los Angeles in the middle of winter? The LA Fire Department says the blaze started here, in this residential neighborhood on the edge of a mountain ridgeline. It quickly spread to this expansive area, and eventually new fires broke out in other parts of the city.
As the fires tore through Malibu's scenic hillsides, Maria Shriver shared her anguish on social media, urging her followers to donate to relief efforts. "The fires don't just take away homes, they take away everything," she wrote, encapsulating the deep loss felt by so many. Maria's heartfelt message resonated with thousands, and her commitment to supporting recovery efforts demonstrated that even celebrities, despite their fame and wealth, are not immune to the devastation.
Oh, you were aware the house was gone. What's it like to then stand here? heavy. You know, you start thinking about, man, it hits you so quick. You start thinking about all the memories in different parts of the house and whatnot, and then you see your neighbors' houses and everything kind of around, and your heart.
Who may have the financial means to rebuild aren't immune to the heartbreak of watching their communities burn. Then there's Milo Ventimiglia, the This Is Us actor, who, like so many others, had to flee his home as flames threatened to engulf it. What made Milo's situation even more devastating was that his wife, Gia, was 9 months pregnant at the time. As they evacuated, the couple faced not only the loss of their home, but also the immense stress of protecting their growing family amidst the chaos.
It's not lost on me, life imitating art. I recognize that I've got a voice, and I can stand out and speak up and make phone calls and knock on doors.
The thought of losing everything, the home they had worked so hard for, the life they had built, was overwhelming. But it was the emotional toll that hit the hardest. For Milo Ventimiglia and his wife Gia, the fear of displacement while preparing to welcome a new life into the world made the situation all the more heartbreaking. The flames may have threatened their home, but the emotional weight of the uncertainty was what truly left its mark.
It's not lost on me, life imitating art. I recognize that I've got a voice, and I can stand out and speak up and make phone calls and knock on doors.
Milo Ventimiglia posted a picture of the destroyed remains of their home, writing, "You can rebuild houses, but you can't replace the memories inside them." His words, filled with sadness and strength, captured the harsh reality of the situation. And let's not forget Tina Knowles, Beyoncé's mother, whose Malibu mansion was also put at risk. While her property survived, the surrounding areas were burned to the ground. Tina, ever the activist, shared her heartbreak on Instagram, urging her followers to support the relief efforts. These fires are so much more than just homes being lost. They're lives, families, and futures, she wrote. Tina's message was clear. This was a time for people to come together and support those in need. Other stars like Jhené Aiko, Julianne Howe, and Carrie Elwes faced the devastating reality of losing everything. Jhené, the soulful singer-songwriter, was forced to evacuate her Malibu mansion, which was completely destroyed within hours. In a heartfelt post, she shared, "Everything's gone, but my family is safe." Despite the material loss, her words resonated with millions. The most important thing is we're together. Her message was a testament to resilience in the face of overwhelming loss. Mario Lopez, the extra host, also found his estate in Pacific Palisades at risk. Ever the optimist, Mario used his platform to encourage his followers to stay strong and support relief efforts. "This is bigger than any one of us. It's time to step up and help those who've lost everything," he said in a heartfelt message. Kate Beckinsale, the underworld star, saw her home in Pacific Palisades endangered by the flames. Though her home was ultimately spared, the surrounding neighborhood was decimated. Kate shared the devastation on social media, and her followers rallied behind her with words of support and solidarity. Her message, "We are not invincible. We must come together and support those affected," was a reminder of the collective strength needed in the face of such devastation. These wildfires have shown that no one, no matter their wealth, status, or celebrity, can escape the fury of nature. Homes are lost, memories erased, and lives forever changed. But one thing remains clear: the resilience of the human spirit, the support of a community, and the generosity of those who can help will rebuild what's been lost. What do you think of the wildfires' impact on Hollywood's elite? Will these celebrities bounce back? Or is the emotional toll of losing everything far harder to recover from than they'll let on? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Who may have the financial means to rebuild aren't immune to the heartbreak of watching their communities burn. Then there's Milo Ventimiglia, the This Is Us actor, who, like so many others, had to flee his home as flames threatened to engulf it. What made Milo's situation even more devastating was that his wife, Gia, was 9 months pregnant at the time. As they evacuated, the couple faced not only the loss of their home, but also the immense stress of protecting their growing family amidst the chaos.